What's up, everybody? It's Dr. L here with Spartan Mind, your chief mind doc at Spartan. Today, we're talking about building endurance. Now, if you're tying those shoelaces for those trail running shoes, not that kind of endurance. I'm not Charlie Angle, I'm not Scott Jurek, and I'm certainly not Courtney Dauwalter. However, I can talk to you about the endurance in your mind, right? So how do you build mental endurance? Because some of those physical activities, some of those long trail runs, some of those endurance runs, the ultra beast, the beast, yeah, you're going to need mental endurance for that. So how do you build it? Well, the first way is to practice. Put yourself in a position that's difficult for you, something that you don't like tolerating, taking a cold shower or being in somewhere that's really hot for a little bit, even like just putting your hand in a bowl of ice, and see how long you can go tolerating that pain by using a mental mantra, right? By allowing your mind to go in a position where you say something repetitively over and over again to get you into that flow state, okay? So that's one step of building mental endurance, is practicing through actual practice, like through actual doing, okay? Now, again, doing something that maybe isn't exactly what you're gonna do for the endurance run, like putting your hand in a bowl of ice. I mean, maybe there's a competition for that, but I don't know. But it's gonna help you build up that stamina and, more than anything, build up that know-how so that you know that your mind can actually tolerate it, okay? So now I mentioned mantra in there. Do you have a mantra? Well, start thinking of one. What's a mantra that you can use so that your mental endurance starts to reach its peak, right? So what is something that you can say to yourself over and over again? You want it to be positive, you want it to be optimistic, and you want it to land on yourself, right? So a lot of times people will say, well, use my mantra, okay? Well, that person's mantra might not work for you. So what's going to work for you, okay? Oftentimes when I'm tolerating something that's difficult for me, I just think like my mantra is take the next step, take the next step, take the next step, right? So when I ran the Beast, for example, in New Jersey, and we had to go up and down that mountain, what seemed like 25 times, it wasn't, but it seemed like that. I just kept saying, take the next step, take the next step, right? And my mind just kind of got into that position of knowing that I was going to take the next step, which helped my physical sense, which helped my body, okay? So one last thing about mental endurance that's really important is to begin to take data in your life that you can use to help you know that you can do it, right? So this is about building your self-esteem. This is about building that sense of adequacy, that that you're good enough, so that when you come to the table and you've got that endurance activity in front of you, that you've got the mental capacity and the mental acuity to stick with it because you know you can. So think about the things in your life that have already been difficult and that you've been able to tolerate and that your mind has been able to persevere through and bring those into the present, right? Start calling them up and remembering them so that you can use them as data, okay? So that's mental endurance. Now, remember, practicing those things are going to help you out there, so get to it. I'll see you soon.